My part of this InnoFoodAfrica project focuses on two aspects. First, we train our project members and partners to conduct consumer testing of products. And second, we research the factors that influence what consumers choose to eat and why. In 2021, a postdoctoral student organized online training sessions to discuss various aspects with our project partners. Nomzamo Maganu, a PhD student at the University of Pretoria, is in the process of developing a test instrument which will help us understand what factors influence consumers' food choices in Africa. The goal of Work Package 1 is to develop a short questionnaire with questions that will help us to further understand the food selection of consumers.
I really like that this project is working towards creating a food-secure future in an economically and environmentally sustainable way by engaging various role players of the food chain, from farmers to the consumers. We also get to interact with experts and researchers from all over the world, and I believe that we learn a lot from each other. An objective of this project is to develop novel foods and novel packaging solutions made from climate-resilient food crops. It is therefore important to know what end consumers prefer when it comes to their food to ensure successful market uptake of these new products. So my PhD aims to gain insight into the factors that motivate the food choices of consumers. Like Steptoe et al. In the 1990s, my project also seeks factors that drive food choice amongst consumers by using a questionnaire. However, I want to develop a more relevant questionnaire that takes into consideration present-day emergent factors influencing food choices of African people. These may not have been reflected in the questionnaire developed in another context and in the 1990s. A lot, but to put it plainly, a consumer's financial situation has a huge impact on the food choices that they make. However, I also learned that at the end of the day, people from all income groups desire to eat food that they will enjoy. They were extremely useful and insightful. I was very humbled by how willing people were to talk about food, and many of them said that they enjoyed the discussion and learned a lot from each other too. The focus group discussions were definitely my favorite part of this research. Yes, there are some differences as well. For example, convenience, ethical and environmental concerns, and weight are seemingly more important to the middle to high income groups. They seem to be quite important too, especially mood and sensory appeal. Interestingly, cultural factors, beliefs and religion mattered only to some of the urban consumers interviewed and not at all to others. From the focus group discussions, we generated hundreds of statements related to factors affecting food choice. I have narrowed them down to 123 statements, which are currently assessed by consumers. Based on the results, I will finalize the food choice questionnaire for further use. Thank you. I have to finalize the food choice questionnaire and also determine the effect food choice factors have on consumer acceptance of novel food products made from climate-smart crops. It is my hope that researchers and food product developers will be able to use the questionnaire to gain insight into the factors driving food choice amongst their target markets. This information may be useful in guiding the development of food products in future.
As seen in Nomzamo's PhD study, Work Package 1's progress has been extensive thus far and is still ongoing.